What's something people don't know about rebellion? It's a question that often goes unasked, and even more frequently, unanswered. Rebellion, in its many forms, is often romanticized. We see it in movies, read about it in books, and hear about it in songs. The idea of standing up against the status quo, of fighting for what you believe in, is undeniably appealing. But what lies beneath the surface of this seemingly glamorous act? It's not all rock and roll and freedom. The reality of rebellion is far more complex and at times harsh. While the initial rush of adrenaline and the sense of empowerment can be intoxicating, the aftermath can be sobering. The consequences of rebellion are often hidden, lurking in the shadows, waiting to reveal themselves when the dust has settled. Rebellion can feel empowering, like you're finally taking a stand. In that moment, you might feel invincible, as if nothing can stop you. The energy of the crowd, the collective voice of dissent, can make you feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. It's a powerful feeling, one that can drive you to take actions you never thought possible. But every act of defiance has its hidden costs. These costs are not always immediately apparent, but they are very real. Financial instability, for instance, is a common consequence. When you choose to rebel, you might find yourself facing unexpected expenses or losing a source of income. The bills don't stop coming just because you're fighting for a cause. Think about the relationships that might fracture. Rebellion can put a strain on even the strongest of bonds. Friends and family members might not understand your actions or agree with your stance. This can lead to heated arguments, feelings of betrayal, and in some cases, permanent rifts. The emotional toll of losing someone close to you can be devastating. The opportunities that could slip away. Career prospects, educational opportunities, and personal growth can all be affected by your decision to rebel. Employers might view you as a troublemaker, someone who can't be trusted to follow the rules. This can limit your job prospects and make it difficult to advance in your career. And the trust you might break. Trust is a fragile thing, easily shattered and difficult to rebuild. When you choose to rebel, you might find that people no longer trust you. This can affect both your personal and professional relationships, making it difficult to find support when you need it most. It's easy to get caught up in the moment, driven by passion and adrenaline. The excitement of the crowd, the sense of unity, and the belief that you're making a difference can be overwhelming. But in the heat of the moment, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. The decisions you make in those moments can have long-lasting consequences. But consider the losses your rebellion may create. Financial hardship, broken relationships, and lost opportunities are just a few of the potential consequences. It's important to weigh these losses against the potential gains. Is the cause you're fighting for worth the sacrifices you're making? Only you can answer that question. For example, standing up to your boss might feel righteous. You might feel like you're finally standing up for yourself, refusing to be treated unfairly. But what happens when you lose your job? The financial strain, the stress of job hunting, and the uncertainty of the future can be overwhelming. But losing your job could put you in a tough spot. The job market is competitive, and finding a new position can be challenging. The financial strain of unemployment can affect every aspect of your life, from your ability to pay bills to your mental health. It's a heavy price to pay for a moment of rebellion. Or pushing back against family can strain the very bonds that support you. Family is often our primary source of support, both emotionally and financially. When you choose to rebel against your family, you risk losing that support. The emotional toll of family conflict can be immense, affecting your mental health and overall well-being. Rebellion isn't inherently bad. It's often necessary for change. Many of the rights and freedoms we enjoy today were won through acts of rebellion. The fight for civil rights, women's suffrage, and LGBTQ+ rights all involved acts of defiance against the status quo. Rebellion can be a powerful force for good, driving social change and challenging unjust systems. But wise rebellion balances passion with foresight. It's important to consider the potential consequences of your actions and to plan accordingly. This doesn't mean you should avoid rebellion altogether, but rather that you should approach it with a clear understanding of the risks and rewards. Before you act, weigh the consequences. Take the time to consider the potential impact of your actions on your life and the lives of those around you. Think about the long-term effects and whether the potential gains are worth the potential losses. So, next time you feel like rebelling, pause. Take a moment to reflect on your motivations and the potential consequences. Consider whether there are other ways to achieve your goals that might involve less risk and fewer negative consequences. Reflect on the bigger picture. Think about how your actions fit into the larger context of your life and the world around you. Consider the impact on your future and the future of those you care about. Your future self might thank you for it. By taking the time to consider the potential consequences of your actions, you can make more informed decisions and avoid unnecessary hardship. Rebellion can be a powerful tool for change, but it's important to use it wisely. History is filled with examples of rebellion that led to significant change. The American Revolution, the French Revolution, and the Indian independence movement are just a few instances where rebellion reshaped nations. These acts of defiance were not without their costs, but they were driven by a vision of a better future. Personal rebellions, too, can lead to profound change. Standing up to a bully, leaving an unhealthy relationship, or pursuing a passion against all odds are forms of rebellion that can transform your life. These acts require courage and come with their own set of challenges, but they can also lead to personal growth and fulfillment. Communication is key in navigating the complexities of rebellion. Before taking a stand, consider discussing your intentions with those who might be affected. Open dialogue can help mitigate misunderstandings and preserve relationships. It can also provide you with valuable perspectives that you might not have considered. Sometimes compromise can be a form of rebellion. Finding a middle ground doesn't mean you're giving up on your principles. It means you're choosing a path that minimizes harm while still pushing for change. Compromise can be a strategic way to achieve your goals without burning bridges. Acts of rebellion don't always have to be grand gestures. Small, everyday actions can also be powerful. Volunteering, advocating for a cause, or making sustainable choices are all forms of rebellion against the status quo. These actions might not make headlines, but they contribute to positive change in meaningful ways. Self-care is crucial when you're engaged in acts of rebellion. The emotional and physical toll of standing up for what you believe in can be draining. Taking time to recharge and care for yourself ensures that you have the strength and resilience to continue your fight. Seek support from like-minded individuals. Surrounding yourself with a community that shares your values can provide encouragement and strength. Support groups, online communities, and activist organizations can offer resources and solidarity, helping you navigate the challenges of rebellion. Set clear goals for your rebellion. Understanding what you hope to achieve can help you stay focused and motivated. Clear goals also allow you to measure your progress and adjust your strategies as needed. This approach ensures that your actions are purposeful and directed towards meaningful change. Reflect on your journey regularly. Taking time to assess your actions and their outcomes can provide valuable insights. Reflection helps you learn from your experiences, celebrate your successes, and identify areas for improvement. It's a crucial part of growing and evolving as a rebel. Consider the legacy of your rebellion. The actions you take today can have a lasting impact on future generations. Think about the kind of world you want to leave behind and how your rebellion contributes to that vision. Your legacy can inspire others to continue the fight for justice and equality. Embrace the journey of rebellion with hope and determination. While the path may be challenging, the potential for positive change makes it worthwhile. By approaching rebellion with thoughtfulness and care, you can make a meaningful difference in your life and the lives of others. Remember, rebellion is a powerful tool for change. Use it wisely, with a clear understanding of the risks and rewards. By balancing passion with foresight, you can navigate the complexities of rebellion and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. If you love this video, like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.